to At Home with Amy Sedaris. This show is about hospitality, the act of welcoming guests into your home so you don't have to go to theirs. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, it's a more narrative narrative this season. Yeah. Like the Murder Side episode that Michael Shannon was on in the finale last season. So the episodes are a little more like that, like a story that gets derailed and less craft focused, but there's still lots of crafts.
I mean, it was hard for me to do this show and play myself because it's kind of boring to play yourself, and I wanted to play characters. But once I found the hook of like, oh, the characters can make fun of me and I'm the straight person, then that gave me something to go with.
Yeah, there's a lot of insults at Amy's expense.
Yeah, a lot this season. But now we're careful about being too mean, like in a weird way. I know we come from strangers and meanness, whatever. But, you know, there is like a line there that we don't really ever cross. It is a character, and I like playing characters, and I like Patty. It just makes it more difficult. You know, it's tiring. You know, she takes a lot of energy, and I like to be off book for her stuff. Because when I'm me, I can read teleprompter when I'm talking to the audience. But it's just more work on my end. But I like her accent. And you see her be a little bit meaner this season.
I like playing a liar. Yeah. It's fun because
easy for you. It is. It's easy for Paul.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
It's just fun to play someone who's such a bad, confident liar.
And one focus, drugs.
Yeah.
You know, sex, drugs, how to get out of something. Mm-hmm. She's such a player. And a breast cancer survivor. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't read that.
We met on Difficult People. Mm-hmm. And I was very impressed because he improvised. He was doing this scene with his old man, and he improvised a different ending each take. And I was very impressed because each one was funny and very, you know, I don't see that a lot, you know. And I was like, oh, that guy's really funny. Wait, what's his name? And I was like, Cole Escola. I've heard of Cole Escola. And then when we were looking at the, you know, casting the show, I saw this orange juice commercial on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's got to be my neighbor on the show. It wasn't about Cole playing a woman or a guy, you know. It was just like, that's got to be my neighbor. That's perfect.
Strangers with Candy, and was a fan of Strangers with Candy, and then
I bet you were a fan of Strangers.
I was a fan of Strangers with Candy.
No, I just know you so well now.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you must have gotten that up.
Of course. There was nothing like it. I was in high school, and my high school boyfriend turned me on to it, and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. I think the first season was on DVD, and then the second season was still on TV or something, and so there was nothing like it. It was so stupid and so right up my alley that I was like, why isn't there more of this?
Did you watch
on TV?
It at night? Like
I watched it during the daytime, I think.
Oh,
we
really?
we went down to his basement.
School.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, now here. Okay.
Yeah.
True beauty comes from the inside.
This is my closet.
How is this your closet?
I died in here years ago.
You know what it's like to make love in a bear suit?
Actually, I do, but I really don't want to go into it right now.